Welcome back to the Spacey Show. I'm Spacey, your host. Almost every Wednesday we meet here to talk about important things and important people. And this week, the important people, well, includes me. I'm not going to be at the Kirk Minihane Show in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Sorry, fans. I know many of you are very disappointed after the success and fun we had at the State Theater. I have been to Plymouth before. Interesting place. Of course, the home of Plymouth Rock, where the Mayflower landed in 1620. 102 people were on the Mayflower and only 53 survived that first winter. And the only reason why they survived was thanks to the Wampanoags. Yeah, the Indians. I grew up in Barrington, Rhode Island, along the Wampanoag Trail, so I'm basically an expert. And I went to a wedding in Plymouth and brought a puppy because that's how obnoxious I was. As a college graduate, I thought that even though it was a lovely wedding, my golden retriever puppy, Miles, named after Miles Davis, could not be left alone. So I made arrangements to have my puppy with me as a member of the bridal party. I've changed. I wouldn't do that today, so there's just pointing that out, that everybody can change and grow. And getting back to Plymouth and the Kirk Minihane Show. I think Kirk Minihane can change and grow. It's interesting to see his relationship with Riggs really blossoming, taking up all his time, being that live guy at golf events, trying to fill in content for his insatiable fans. In fact, they're so without content that they're even looking to me for a little. And hey, I'll give it. I'm there for you. I just can't be at the show. But on this show, we'll continue to talk about very exciting events, like today's Hunter Biden story. I'm sure a lot of the Minifans who watch this show really can't wait for Hunter Biden to be tried. And actually, I think it's a good idea, too. I think justice will be served if there's a jury of his peers weighing all the evidence and deciding whether or not he took these illegal payments and whether or not Joe Biden knew or didn't know, which seems, I think, somewhat humorous. The people who continually accuse the president of being senile, it seems to me, him knowing is impossible, isn't it? If he's such an imbecile. Another big trial today. Kevin Spacey acquitted by a jury, which I'm so glad about. I like Kevin Spacey and really respect him as an actor. And I'm glad, I'm moved, actually, by his stamina to withhold and withstand that pressure, those allegations, that long trial. He could have cut a deal, but he didn't, and he was acquitted. And I hope he has a long and prosperous life. And I'm faithful that the justice system is a good guardrail in the United States. And so people who are down on justice, look no further to what's going on in Israel. Okay, Netanyahu, one of the international strongmen. I mean, how many of these blowhard guys are we going to have to tolerate? Is it global warming that's causing all these hotheads? You just look around, right? Xi in China, you got Putin in Russia, Kim Jong-un, the Iranian crackpot. We have to be the world police. I don't care what Tucker Carlson says. Tucker Carlson says that we shouldn't be supporting Ukraine. We should not be supporting the effort in Ukraine to stop Putin because we've got problems at home. All the crime, he points to all the homelessness, the degradation of our society, our culture. And he pins it on the left who want to defund the police. Well, I think defunding Ukraine is the equivalent. So we got to support our institutions that provide guardrails to a civilized society. We need good courts. Kudos to the judge in the Hunter Biden case for rejecting the plea deal so that now Hunter Biden will have a trial. and a jury of his peers can decide. We need courts, and we need fair elections, and we need good television. And good television is hard to come by these days, isn't it? I turn on my computer. I can barely even turn on my television at home. My husband has it set up so that he can watch all his sports, and I turn it on, and it's almost like I'm a UFO. Did you see the stories about the UFOs? I feel like when I'm trying to operate my television that I'm in the presence of a UFO. But last night at 2 in the morning when I woke up, right outside my bedroom window, there was an orchestra, like a big band of coyotes. So we've got a lot going on in this world, just so much going on. And you can continue to just be grounded, knowing that you've got someone here to really weigh the facts and provide guidance on how to navigate this crazy world that we live in. So I will not be at Plymouth for the Kirk Minihane Show next weekend. I will not be there to guide you and to delight you like I was at the State Theater, much to my chagrin. I have a commitment to run a race despite the fact that I'm injured, and I'm a little concerned about that. I don't want to be one of these people at the end. You know, sometimes when I'm walking home after running the race, I'll be walking home, and there's still people like limping along. One year, one guy was on crutches in this road race, this B2B Camp Betty road race. It attracts thousands of people. Like Camp Betty gets inundated with 10,000 people, world-class runners from all around the country, and I'm one of them. And, you know, I got to look good, and I got to come in at least, 10-minute miles was always my thing. But this year, because of my injury, because I got tackled by Shady, because I sprained the right side of my whole body, I'm just not feeling it. Wish me luck. I got to keep training. I got to, tap into inner strength. And that's what I intend to do. And I'll tell you more about it next time. And until next time, this is Spacey Girl signing off. Take care.